Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's edition of the 5D News. I'm Julie from Maison Jupiter, and I'm here with my lovely sister, Sophie. How are you, Sophie?
Hi, I'm good. Happy to be here and to do this 5D News. Cannot wait for your questions.
Yes, of course. So thank you, everybody, for supplying us with a lot of interesting questions also on the community. We are February 20th already. I keep saying January still, and we're almost at the end of February, so that's very interesting. So without further ado, I'll begin. I just want to say that every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we're releasing a brand new episode, so stay tuned. And do make sure you hit the like button if you do appreciate this kind of show, and also make sure you are subscribed to the channel. This really helps us into creating some more content for you guys. And original content, that is. So it takes more time to prepare, but it's full of love. So let's go with our first category of the day, because there are many things that are going on, especially regarding finances across the world. So let's start with our first news item. So as we know, Elon Musk was, let's say, chosen to be the head of the new DOGE department, so Department of Government Efficiency, and to see what are the governmental spendings and where the money is going. And we know that he's diving into a whole rabbit hole here. So he posted that very recently. So according to the Social Security database, these are the numbers of people in each age bucket with the death field set to false. And then he's saying maybe Twilight is real and there are lots of empires collecting Social Security. So wait until you see here. Oh, sorry, I have to click on the image so that you can see it. So here, as you can see, those are the people that are still collecting Social Security, and these are the ages.
Oh my God.
There are a lot of empires in the USA. So apparently this is a total of, well, it says if those numbers are right, there is $500 billion, which is 1/3 of all spending on Social Security each year that is fraudulent. Okay, so first of all, let's ask the cards. Is this true? Is it the biggest fraud? One of the biggest frauds, let's ask, about Social Security. Is it true what DOGE has found?
There's two questions in what you just said.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Arthur just like answering different things, and yeah.
Can we just first ask, like, is it true what Elon Musk just posted about his discovery on Social Security spending?
Four of Swords reverse, Ace of Wands. Yes, it's true.
Okay.
Maybe not the exact same numbers, but yes, it's true.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it one of the biggest frauds in government spending? No. Yeah, this is what I assumed.
No, it says there's way worse than this.
Yeah, this is only like the tip of the iceberg, yeah. I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay. And my other question, who is behind this fraud? Is it the citizens or the government? The fraud of the Social Security.
Okay.
Spending. So all those people who are still collecting Social Security above like 100 years old and are not amongst the living anymore.
And if Social Security is like the BS?
I think so.
Okay. I'm just wondering because we are from Quebec, so I just wanted to make sure if this is the same system that we have.
Not exactly. So let us know here in the comments, guys. But yeah. Can you put your computer volume just one notch down, because I'm hearing some echo?
For sure. Was pretty high, sorry.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Remind me your question, sorry, with all of this.
All of this. Okay, so who is behind this Social Security fraud? Is it the citizens themselves, or is it the government? Is it a bigger institution that is behind this fraud?
It says both. There is citizen and there is companies, and there is also all kinds of, a mix of everything.
So what's the goal of the government? Let's say part of it is the government to have all this money go away to dead people. Like, what's the goal behind that?
If the fraud comes, the part of the fraud that comes from them. Okay.
Yeah.
It says amongst many other things. It says that basically it says wealthy men, and it says freedom. So I think it's just putting money aside for them. It's not going to the family when it comes from government fraud.
Okay, so it's enriching rich people, right?
Yeah.
Basically. Okay, well, this is interesting. Please continue, Mr. Musk. It's very entertaining. Okay, my other question that I had here. Okay, also in the same sort of category of question. So, is it true that US aid funnels $4 billion to Bill Gates and $880 million to the World Health Organization?
But they're not part anymore of the WHO. So was it in the past?
Well, that might, no, I think it's present because, like, even if you're not part of it, it says funnels, so not even, let's say, necessarily directly.
Okay.
So DOGE discovers that USAID secretly funnels, so secretly.
Yeah. It says yes, but it's about to be stopped. Yeah, it's about to be stopped. So we have a devil card. And we have Dark Night of the Soul. So it says absolutely yes, done by people with absolutely horrible energy and intent in the past. And we have divine timing and we have justice. And again, we have those cards. So people in charge right now are going to release this, stop this. But yes.
Yay. Okay. So, well, Elon Musk is hard at work right now. And let me show you guys what I mean by that. I'm having like all sorts of ads here and I'm trying to click them off. So it says here that Elon Musk is about to audit Fort Knox gold reserve. So you've heard about that too?
No, because I had two cards falling out of the deck before you mentioned that. And we have the searcher and we had a card of offer. And for me, that means that he was about to deliver some kind of a big gift to people who wants to have a better country.
Wow. Okay. So there's a lot of talk, especially on X, about this audit of Fort Knox, which is said to hold about half of the gold reserve of the United States. So first of all, first question, is the Fort Knox audit about to lead to a reevaluation of the price of gold?
I'm not sure. And we have the timeline of the summer that is pretty clear on some kind of a big development about this. So we have the reserve right there. It's on fire.
Pretty clear. Yeah.
It says that it's a big task to make sense of everything.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's not something like you can handle in one day and have results and conclusions. I'm sure.
No, I think it's very there's a lot of stuff to just detangle. We do have the card of justice, so we could have a revaluation, but it's for me, it's not a clear yes.
Okay.
I think it's going to bring more. It's the Knight of Pentacles is going to be very, very, very slow. I think it's going to bring more of clarity on the whole thing, but I don't see revaluation per se, not a big one.
So can we just ask, like, what is it going to lead to, this Fort Knox audit? What's the result of that?
Okay. Five of Cups reverse, the Knight of Wands, the Chariot, and the Wheel of Fortune, and the Page of Pentacle. I would think it's more of a revaluation of the money, the value of money, weirdly enough, than the gold.
Okay. Interesting.
I'm not saying it makes sense. I'm just reading the cards. I have no clue of what I'm saying.
Okay. And does it have to do, because someone sent me this article here, Stephen James in the community. So thank you, Stephen. He said about like the last 5D news that we talked about money. He said, just in case you haven't seen the good news, for the American people and the people of Canada are richer than Midas. He says this alternative currency is coming into trading, replacing fiat. So this AFD, so American Federation Dollar Gold Back Digital Currency. Does this have a role to play in the Fort Knox audit and the reevaluation of money? Just the reevaluation.
So. Yes, the Queen of Wands. I think yes. Yes,
it is gold backed.
There's a lot of secrets that are going to be made public with this, and I think it's going to be talking about how the inflation was controlled, and it's going to be it's more of the status of the money and what you just shown than the price of the gold per se, but it's still going to impact in a good way the finances.
Okay. And can we just ask if the currency that we talked about, this AFD, is it going to be an important currency soon? Because you've talked last time about like some kind of transition currency.
Yep.
Or two, I believe you had like two in mind.
Two, yeah. I'm going to switch deck for this. Let's use the gold one.
I love gold.
Okay, the card just flew out. So we have three cards. Let's take them. We have Three of Swords. We have the Seven of Wands, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. I think we're not ready for that one specifically yet.
Okay. Maybe something else, but something along those lines of a gold back currency.
Yeah.
All right. Well, and lastly, about all of that DOGE action that we have so far, which is entertaining me a lot. Will DOGE and Elon Musk discover and make like positive change for, let's say, the American people? Are they about to make important discoveries and changes and health changes?
Sorry, Ace of Cup, Eight of Wands reverse. So it normally reverse, it could mean that it's not going to be that quick. Yeah, Nine of Wands, Six of Pentacles. It's going to affect positively the finances, more fair. It's going to not fast, that's for sure, but the effect of it is to release the pressure on the middle class.
Okay.
So it's a big ask, but this is what I'm seeing. It's that the prices are going to be helping. I don't know, but it says it's going to be helping with the middle class, removing the pressure on them.
Okay. So I guess less taxation for the middle class, which is kind of...
It's not saying taxes. I know that's logical what you're saying, but
the prices of consumption or gas or all of that stuff.
Housing and lots of things. Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, just making it more fair. Probably the pay rates. Is that how you say that?
I guess.
What you get paid for your work.
Salaries?
Yeah, salaries, yes. So probably more with this also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's very good to hear. And can we have some sort of timeline? You saw summer, but that was for the Fort Knox audit that we could see like some important developments near summer. In regards to positive changes in the economy in the USA, can we have like some sort of idea when?
Okay, I'm going to use your brain for timing. We have the Death card,
Scorpio season.
the Five of Cups, the World, the Fool, and the Five of Swords. So for me, without your help, I would say the end of the year, because we have the World and then the Fool, the start of the new year. But do you see something else?
I see exactly the same thing because I saw Death. I was like, okay, Scorpio season. And then the World, the Fool. It's like a lot of things have to happen before we can see that. But it's definitely like already in, let's say, on our timeline in the works. Okay. Wow. Okay. And last question in that category. And now we're going to be headed to oh no, maybe I have one last here from Angeline, which is an interesting one. So Angeline said, in 2022, I spotted a glitch in the website or the matrix listing the price of gold and silver. This is, she says, some of its product listed the correct price while others listed unobtainable price. I have used the website for many years and never before nor since seen it glitch again. Sorry. And she says the price listed is in Malaysian ringgit. So this is why maybe we don't understand the currency, but just as a matter of like gauge, she said the correct and the glitch. So we can see there's a fair difference in the price of gold here. So she said, the question is there any truth to the glitched price, or is it really like a website glitch?
So meaning, what is this a true value?
For a period of time, was it like the true value of gold? Or is it a glitch in the website?
No, it says that, I'm still not sure what it means, but the card are saying, yes, it's true.
So okay, so that was like the real price of gold for, and was it only for 2022, or is it still like the real price of gold now?
But I think there's multiple layers of that question, because is that the accessible price for everybody? Maybe not. Is it some kind of price for people who are government or anything? That could be that kind of glitch where it's being shown the true value of, if you're not you and me trying to sell something.
So how did this happen? Can we just ask the cards?
Yeah.
How did this happen that it got into the website, since the card are saying like it's real?
Because I think there's two different prices. Yeah, we have the chariot, two different directions, and then we have two different kings, the little people and the banks. So I think there's two prices. So the glitch is just that it's shown the other price, where if you are somebody else, you can have better prices and stuff like that. I think we're being scammed.
What? Yeah, well, for sure. But it reminds me of like when I went to Cuba a lot of years ago, and they have their currency for the tourists, and then they have the currency for the locals, and it's like 10 times the price when you're a tourist, and they make you believe that this is the real price, and then you get out of the resorts and you're like, what?
Exactly.
Wow. Okay, thank you, Angeline. That was a really good question.
That would be a major system on how to keep the rich is rich and the poor poor,
I guess. This is an art, apparently, and they're really good at it, but it's about to collapse this whole matrix. Last one here. So we have another crazy idea from our friends here in Canada. So they want to implement a carbon tariff. And this guy here, which is next in line for the Liberal Party, was saying initially that if he was in charge of the party, that he would abort this idea of the carbon tax. But now, no, he's not saying that. He changed his mind.
Yeah.
And now he's saying that he's just going to modify it. And people were like asking about like, okay, so what is it? So apparently this would come into action on April 1st. And some people here are saying that it would hurt Canadians and help no one. Yes, indeed, because it's going to make everything more, let's say gas prices are going to be more unaffordable as far as also energy, heating, all that stuff. And here we do need a lot of heating, especially this winter. So can we ask the cards, will the Canadian carbon tax be implemented as it is currently being discussed?
I didn't know that guy. Never saw him or heard of him because I live in a time capsule, but I don't trust the guy at all. I don't like his energy.
Well, I think you probably have a good reading here.
It says that they're probably going to backtrack because of a lot of people not wanting it.
Okay, good.
But they're going to try it for a moment. Yeah, we have a devil, the 4 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. So right now they're thinking about trying it anyway, just to see if it's going to pass, and we're going to not cause a problem, like overreact and just forget about it, like many other taxes and everything. But there's a lot of backlash because there's a lot of people wanting to have like justice over this. Let me just see a little bit more with this.
And I just also forgot to add that when this guy, Mark Carney, is saying that they're going to change it rather than remove it, they're talking about that it's going to be a hidden tax. So you're not going to know, but you're just going to pay the gas even higher.
Yeah.
So, and there's already a carbon tax on gas that we're paying at a hefty price here. So, yeah. So are they going to just like hide it, or are they going to abandon the project as a whole?
So far, they're really planning on having it, but they are ready to backtrack with a lot of opposition, and hiding it would be the way of backtracking. So that's probably what I'm seeing here. Yeah. Okay. So it's like I'm going through different timelines every second that I pick the cards. This is going to take place. I think they're going to hide it after a moment because of people screaming. And it's going to lower a little bit, but it's going to happen. It's going to take place. What I'm seeing, I think it's him wanting to remove it at first and then saying, oh no, I'm going to. Yeah, I think that's what I was picking up on. He was really supposed to remove it, but he is impressed how docile we are in Canada.
Okay, is there anything we can do about it as citizens?
Not really. 2 of Swords and the card of Justice.
And is Pierre Poilievre, is he gonna do something positive about that?
7 of Pentacles, the Lovers, the High Priest. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the 10 of Wands. Not until he reaches like high powers.
Okay, that makes sense. So,
it's crazy because through the cards it says that they saw that people are driving more and more. I don't know why it says that, but it probably
because they don't want to live in the cities.
Yeah, that's it. and that we didn't go for the whole electric cars. So that's how they are trying to punish us.
For their project of the smart cities and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, okay, that's just for now, guys.
For now,
because it's gonna change soon, for sure.
Get out of Canada while you can.
Yeah. Well, I won't comment on that, but yeah, this is pretty lame. Okay, so our next category of questions will be Earth and the stars. So I have a really good question from Irma from the community. So thank you so much. She's asking, how does the full moon affect crystals?
Page of Wands. So a lot of energy is going into it. Magician. So it activates all of the properties. And we have the sun. So a total recharge, a total cleanse, and reactivation of everything.
Okay. Is it more powerful to charge crystal under the moon or the sun?
It says it's pretty much equal. We have 4 of Sword and the Justice, so it's pretty much equal.
Depending on, I guess, the characteristics that you want to give to your crystals. If it's more like intuitive and psychic, then it's the moon.
Yep.
And if it's more like vitality, it's the sun.
It's going to mirror what energy. So if it's more feminine qualities under the moon, if it's more masculine energy, it's under the sun.
Wow, so cool. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Irma, for your question. And then, okay, so we just entered Pisces season. And this Pisces season is so interesting and important because we have the North Node there, we have Neptune there, we have Saturn there. So we have lots of planets in the sign of Pisces. And of course, we're going to be in Pisces season for a month. So I'd like to ask, what will be different in terms of energies in Pisces season, this specific Pisces season?
Whew, the Tower. Okay. We have 3 cards that just flew. So we have a Tower, 5 of Swords. Oh, 4 cards. Okay, Temperance and a 2 of Pentacles.
And plus, I forgot to say that we have the eclipses during Pisces season.
Oopsie. So the eclipse is the Tower. And the 4 of Swords is probably this Neptune energy. Temperance and the 2 of Pentacles. You know, it's going to be very strange. It's so strange because we do have 2 I know it's not super clear, but 2 liquids, and here we have 2 metals. So it's almost like we're going to have to watch for mood swings, and we're going to have to work with both grounding and connecting with source, but balancing, making sure we're always balancing those 2, because it's really about the balance of those 2. What is going to be special is that sometimes you can rely on your intuition, sometimes you cannot. Sometimes you have to rely on your brain, sometimes you cannot. I think you have to be extremely flexible. You have to be also, like I said, very grounded and connected. Last card on this to have more clarity, Ace of Cup. Everything with water will be amazing during this season. Sea salt baths, recharging baths. I would recharge your crystals also. What I do is I put them in my bath with the sea salt and everything, just to purge and to help. Drinking a lot of water to purge. You could cry a lot during that season. It's important that you put yourself as a priority, because I think that it's going to be a little bit like a Mercury retrograde, where you have to be, it's pretty much Mercury retrograde. Do we have
We're going to have a Mercury retrograde in March.
I see that signature of like, you have to be flexible. Oh, your plan can fall apart. Oh, you're not going to have clarity. That's Mercury retrograde 100%.
Can you imagine like a Venus retrograde, a Mercury retrograde in Pisces season, like how disoriented we can be with like everything we thought was true?
Yeah. But this Ace of Cup is interesting because it says that it has a lot of potential if you're managing to keep your balance. It talks about how you're going to be able to achieve a next level in self-care. Possibly for some of you, it's super weird because Mercury and Venus retrograde, but could be a new relationship.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you see this with Mercury retrograde and Venus retrograde?
Well, so of course, like the signature for that is like exes or people
Yeah.
from the past coming back, but
Yeah.
it can also be also from past life, especially in Pisces. Pisces is the sign of like other dimension, past lives, past karma. So definitely in the Ace of Cups, it's like to me emotional fulfillment, love, and there are lots of conjunction that are talking about soulmates, and we've talked about that also in previous shows with Neptune and Venus. So Venus retrograde will conjunct again Neptune and the North Node, which is very karmic, and then we're going to have the eclipses on top of that. So well, it's interesting that you say that there's a huge portal for emotional fulfillment, for relationships, for manifesting, I guess, also what we want. But, and also very interesting that you said, like, we have to balance our connection to spirit, to our spirituality, but also to our bodies, to the ground, to the earth. And that's very much Virgo Pisces, right? Virgo is also about like the reality, the practicality, the body, the physical vessel, the health. And Pisces is all about like anything that's not tangible. But we have to balance both. It's not just one or the other, even though there's a lot of energy and Pisces in the dreams and like the veil being thinner, getting nudges of intuition, getting messages, seeing in different timelines and different universes, but also remaining here in our incarnation.
Wow. I think what is going to be very tough about this Ace of Cup, the exes possibly coming back around, is that you're going to have to, it's not going to be a very easy to discern what to do with it. Have the clarity and the balancing of the two between the grounding and the connection with source is going to be real with this, because it's not just about but I feel, and it's not just about but it doesn't make sense or it makes sense. You're going to have to merge the two and use, okay, I'm feeling this and I'm thinking this, and how to connect the two to keep a healthy relationship, because it's not all relationships that are going to be good or meant to be, even though they're coming back around. Some are, we are in a year 9 and it's eclipse, right? So it's, some are coming back to see, okay, so this time, have you really learned it? Can we move on to the real one, or are you still stuck with it? Sometimes it's going to be the real one, because we do have reconnection with the temperance. So that's why we don't have clarity. We have to really go with both of logic and feelings, but we cannot just go again with all of the feelings or all of the logic. We need both. Absolutely.
So connecting the heart and the brain, not just relying purely on emotions, not just relying purely on the brain, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so in that same line of thought, how can we best prepare ourselves for the upcoming eclipse season in 1 month? So we are already within the eclipse portal.
The Magician, the Justice.
Okay, big energies.
7 of Pentacles and 7 of Swords and the Star. Okay, so very, very, very important. First of all, there is 2 sevens. Let's start with the minor arcana. There is 2 sevens. The 7 is a number of the chariot of evolution, of the next level. Those are not the greatest one, because I think that this is addressing, those eclipses are going to address where you were stalled in your progress, in your evolution. And those eclipses are going to force you to evolve in the area where you were stuck. So those are not the greatest energy, and you're going to get out of those if you let those eclipses help you But there is a huge part of, yes, trusting in the direction that is shown to you during those eclipses. So trust the info that are coming in, trust the gut feeling that is coming in during those eclipses. And make sure with the magician also that you are trying to manifest the future with less of a precise idea and more of a general idea of, I want the perfect person for me, not a specific name in mind. I want to have the perfect place, the perfect job, the perfect health, not just one thing at a time. Not like, I want to work there, I want to be with this person. Ask for more of abundance, protection, those kind of things, a little bit more vague, to get the right thing for you. Because universe is saying, okay, so you were stuck there. Let us just remove this and put you on the right track. I love eclipses for this, but those are triggering areas of your life where you were stuck, where there is hidden information. So you can be surprised, and you have to trust in the universe to put you on the right path. If you don't, if you resist, if you try to go back, you're going to be stuck in the other cycle of learning the lesson, and you don't want this.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So flexibility, remaining open, connecting with our higher selves. I meditate a lot, so I think this is also good for everybody that's wanting to connect with their higher self and be open to receive the synchronicities and messages, because eclipse season is a season where there's a lot of destined things or lessons that are on your path. So if you stay open and not have like a preconceived idea of, yeah, I'm going there and this is what I want, and I think these, like what you just said, Sophie, like you said it perfectly. Okay, last one in this category.
What did you say? Sorry.
You are perfect and amazing.
Oh, I love that show.
I forget to say you to tell you all the time, but you are.
Thank you.
So this Sunday, February 23rd, Mars is going direct after 2 months and a half of retrograde in the sign of Cancer. So right here. So yay. And a lot of people that have, let's say, Aries, either Aries rising or Aries sun, or that
Mars
are
and Aries.
Mars and Aries that have a strong Mars are going to feel a lot more energy, but also Scorpio people, Scorpio ruled people, so Scorpio rising, Scorpio sun, people who have strong Mars, and the men in general will feel more energy because it's Mars. So I'd like to ask, is it a good time to be starting or restarting a physical exercise routine? Are we going to have more energy?
Well, I picked the card. Can I ask you something about that? Well, every time there is a Mars retrograde, during the retrograde, I always start a workout.
Okay.
Is it positive for some people, or is it bad for everybody?
Well, no, I don't think it's bad. I just think you might be like exploring different things and not setting, like, let's say, a specific final routine about, like, let's say, what you want to do, how long you want to do it for, maybe you're testing out different things, you're exploring, which makes sense too.
Good.
But I feel like once it's going direct, you can like crystallize a little bit more of what is it that you want.
Mm-hmm.
So what do the cards have to say there with that Mars going direct?
The Mars
exercise.
The Mars going direct is it's very interesting. So we have the Star reverse, the King of Wands reverse, which for me this is kind of Mars energy, the King of Wands. So this is probably when it was retrograde. It talked about. Let's start with this because apparently it's necessary to understand the next part. It talks about when it was retrograde, there was a lot of things that need to be removed from your life, either your lifestyle, either in your body. Maybe you were sick, to purge something. So it talked about a lot of water illnesses. So probably like the flu, the cold, whatever it is, were helping to move to the next phase with this Mars. Interesting enough, now that I'm looking at the Mars direct, we don't have any wands, which is fire energy. We have the King of, is it a king? Yeah, the King of Sword, air energy, the Ace of Pentacle. We have the we have wands, Three of Wands, and we have the Page of Swords. So with this direct, I'm seeing that it's less all over the place. It's more to the point. Yeah, focus to the point. I think you're going to be more adventurous in your decisions. You're going to know what you want for the future. It's less about vitality. It's less about little things in life. It's more about committing to long-term project or committing to big adventures like traveling, starting a business. It's more about big stuff that you have gained clarity and you're committing to those big projects.
I love the way you are verbalizing it. It makes so much sense. And in Cancer, also Cancer rules the water. So you said like a lot of purging, about the fluids, the bodily fluids, and also Cancer rules like the home, the body also. Yeah. So it makes a lot of sense. And on that note, we will be having a brand new show on the channel every Sunday. And Elena will be guiding us through a 20-minute chakra yoga. So this Sunday, we're going to start celebrating this Mars going direct, physical exercise to commit to something healthy for us, spiritually, but also physically. And she wanted to start with the root chakra with grounding. And I think with the Pisces season and so many planets in the sign of Pisces, which is like up there in the ideas, in the imagination, I think, as you said, Sophie, we need to ground ourselves also. So I think this is going to be like an amazing practice. Join us this Sunday, and it's going to be every Sunday at noon Eastern time. So I think this is going to be like a great new show here.
Make sure to maybe sage the home before, since it's talking about the root. It could be very interesting that you sage the home before, so you start with a fresh start of the root, which can represent your home also.
This is such a good idea. And also, like I didn't think about it, but Cancer is the home also. So Mars going direct in the homes, like you need to have like a fresh new energy in the home before you can start working on your home, on your body. So that makes a lot of sense. And also, if you'd like to get your one-on-one consultation with Sophie or Sol, you can do it here on the website. I'll put the link down below in the description box. And if you'd like to ask all of your questions to Sophie or Sol, please use the code Jupiter to save 10% off your next appointment, a live consultation with those two beautiful ladies. And they were very busy, so they're trying to add a little bit more time slots here and there. So if you'd like to book, do it early to make sure that you have a spot not too far in the future.
About this, yesterday I just added I think 2 spots. So if you're interested to have one that would be next week or the week after that, just look on maisonjupiter.com.
Awesome. And the link again is down below. Thank you so much, Sophie. Moving on to our next category of questions. Okay, so this is very interesting. That was sent to us by Tim in the community. So thank you so much, Tim. Okay, mystery seed packets from China are being delivered to Texas residents. So here there is a little picture here about those. Some says fertilizer, other they're not labeled. So people didn't order them; they just received them very randomly in their mailboxes from China. So, and then there's a lot of theories here in the article, but let's just start. And some people analyzed those seeds, and most of them were water lilies. Yeah, that's so weird. So first, let's start.
They went through borders. I mean, sometimes I don't know for you guys, let me know in the comments, but sometimes I order like a book and it's stuck in like the border, and seeds are not.
Exactly. So here's some of the theories here in the article. Now, and I don't know who's talking, but my theory is they may just be testing our biosecurity, seeing what gets they can get in with. So that might be one of the theories here. So let's just start. Why is this happening? Those mystery seed packets being delivered to Texas residents.
Oh, that's more than just testing. Okay, well, yeah, there is testing for sure. One of the cards is boundaries, so testing the boundaries, and we have fake. So they're basically laughing at the security at the borders. We do have farewell and surrender, which is a little bit weird. It's a little bit like this time it was just this, but next time, haha, it's going to be something else. We have haunted and invisible men. So I think there is more to it also for the package. If you can see here, we have the science. So I think there is more to it. Quickly, it will change if the security is not increasing.
Okay. Are those seeds dangerous?
We have flowers. Right now it is not.
No.
But it will be.
Okay, so this is a test,
This is a
trial
test.
balloon.
Yep.
Okay, and what are they planning to send next, and why?
This is only if the security is not increased on this, okay?
Yeah.
They don't know yet.
They don't know.
They don't know because they are pretty much impressed that it passed. Yeah, so far they don't know. Let me check with the mouse deck. Let's see what we have. 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 7 of Wands. So this is like the security. 2 of Pentacles. They're like having fun with just possibilities. 6 of it's still natural things to. I think that the next trial, what they are mostly going for is to send something that is still natural, that is still like not a big danger, but that is going to destroy the biodiversity.
Okay.
A little bit like the rabbits in Australia, if you know the story. With
yeah, and they're saying here in the article that water lilies are very, what's the word they're using? Not pervasive. Is that pervasive? That they're invasive. It says like that are very invasive in lakes. Okay. And another theory also from the article is that it might have been like a leak from the Temu website. And maybe it's people that have ordered already from this website, and their information has been collected in a database. So I'd like to ask the cards, are the information of people who have ordered from Temu stored in a special database?
Yes. Yes. Page of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Tower, the 9 of Swords, and the 10 of Wands. It says yes.
Is okay. What is behind that scheme about like this database? And
it's just kids playing. It's just young people playing so far on that. The people who went and hack and retrieve the data, they're just people who are super young, that they're just having fun and testing what they can do. Okay. Then it probably was sold and we have something else that happened. Okay. But the people who hacked are simply young people.
Okay. Okay, I have found this on X, and it says here that a hacker, Russian hacker, allegedly found a real-time information database of people who have the juice. Let's just say. So, I don't know. Okay, so here it says like it's real time. Not gonna put the sound on, but it says that it's real time database. It shows apparently people's vital signs, GPS coordinates, whether they are sleeping or awake, all uploaded in real time.
Oh my God.
Let's first ask the cards, is this true?
I would say yes. I don't think they are able to know if you're awake or not, but I would say the rest is true. Yeah.
Are they going to use this database for ill motives?
So far, no. It's very strange. I'm happy to see those happy cards for once. So far, no. So far, it's more about tracking, gathering data, and it's to be able to create more produce for them.
Okay. So far, so good. Let's
Yep.
just keep it like that. Okay. An interesting question here from Nadia H. So in the community. So Nadia says, "Hi ladies, I would love to know if this is true. I saw a psychic last year and I wore a ring on my middle finger on the right hand, and she told me to never do that because it will block love from coming into my life. And she said I should remove the ring from that finger immediately." So I got this image to show like what is believed to be the power of the rings on different fingers here. So she's asking if, first of all, is this true? Can wearing a ring on a certain finger block love from coming into one's life?
Yes, the magician reverse. Yes.
Whoa!
But it's also the meridian of love. That's why we use this finger.
The middle finger.
Not the middle, not the ring finger.
The ring finger. Okay, yeah. And also they are, I know also associated with elements, which
Yep.
I think the ring finger is air, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not sure about this. I know this is ether, but I think this one is air. I'm not sure. Let us know.
Okay, so middle finger, no good to attract love because it says here it's the symbol of individuality. So that might be why.
But I said the ring finger. But
you said ring finger, but in the question that was the middle finger.
I can ask for the middle finger though, because I had the ring finger in mind.
But the question when we asked it was, can wearing a ring on a certain finger block love from coming? And you said yes.
Yeah.
So let's just ask, if we wear a ring on a middle finger, is it blocking love from coming into our lives?
6 of Wands, no.
Okay.
It depends on which finger.
Is it the thumb? Is the thumb blocking love if we have a ring there?
Queen of Wands, it's more, you're going to intimidate it a little bit more, but it's not blocking.
It says, it's funny on the image, it says it's the symbol of power and strength.
I had the Queen of Wands, so yeah.
Okay. What about the index finger if we have a ring there?
Which one is the index? Yeah. Okay, let's hope not.
Well, you want to know, right?
Yeah. 6 of Swords. It's slow down.
It's slow down. So remove your ring there. And okay, so it's not like, and okay, let's ask the last one, the pinky finger, if we have a ring there. Is it block? Is it blocking love in the pinky finger?
Tower. What is this one about? So yes, it's blocking.
It's a symbol of intelligence and communication. Like a lot of people from, like, if they are engineers, have rings there.
That may be because with a tower, it's a double-edged sword. So that's either you're going to have, it's going to block, or it's either going to, it can be really positive. Let me take a second card. It can be very positive with this. It can. Let's see. Thank you. Ace of Coins. Ace of Pentacles.
Very karmic too.
Hmm?
It can be very karmic too.
I would say it's best to, it can be really positive. It can be very positive because it can be love at first sight and engagement really quickly, commitment really quickly. It can be that if you're already with someone and if it's not the right person, you're going to be realigned. And it can also block people from coming in, because it can destroy your idea in your mind of what you want. And so it's double-edged swords.
Okay.
I would say ask for you specifically to someone, or do the pendulum yourself.
Yeah. But the card seems to say also that, yes, some fingers can maybe not block, but slow down or manifest different things, right?
Can we ask with intentions on this finger if we can have only the positive effect?
Okay, let's ask.
If you have the intention of only being aligned with the right person, with intentions, can it help? The King of Coins, yes. So putting intentions in what you do is really important.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. We'll change category. And now we have a question from Celestial Emma from the community. So she says here, and sent this article, and it says rare fin whales were spotted in New Zealand waters according to this recent sighting. So apparently this is really incredible because they are close to being extinct. So she's asking, are more rare animals returning to the frequency with the frequency change? So are more rare animals returning with the frequency change?
10 of Cups, yes. And it says new species are going to be found.
This is so cool.
Mhm.
Okay. And I had another question about animals, but this one a little bit different. So from Anna in the community too, she said, hi ladies, hope you're having a great day. I was wondering what will happen to the animals that are deadly to the human race. For examples, alligators, crocodiles, poisonous spiders, snakes, sharks, bears, etc. She says, I asked because I would love to go walking in the forest here in Canada, but I'm afraid of bears. And
he's so cute.
He's so cute. You want to hug him? As Canadians, we know that bears do attack and kill humans. And she said, I am sure that some of these animals were created and put on earth to the detriment of humans. Will some of them be removed? And first of all, let's ask the cards. Will we have a different relationship with those deadly animals in the 5D Earth? So in the coming future, with the evolution of humankind and the frequency of the Earth and everything, like, let's just ask, generally speaking, what will happen to those dangerous animals?
I think
will they still be dangerous to humans, or will it change?
I think that's the wrong picture, Julie. This is
He's so cute. I had other
negative animals. Oh my God, he's so cute. I love you.
I know. I didn't want to put like something scary.
Okay, well, we had a devil. So 7 of Swords, 9 of Cups, 2 of Swords, and the Knight of Wands, the Seer, which is the High Priestess, the 10 of Swords. Yeah. I'm seeing that if nothing changes, a lot of those are going to be removed from the earth. Yeah. So far, that's where we're heading. We still have time to change that, but we have 7 of Swords, which is sneaky, the devil. It's not looking good for them. Then, like I said, we have the 9 of Cups. This is what human wants. Not all humans. I want to say he's super cute. I want to keep him. Two of Swords. It's like they're not seeing past what is good for those who have control. We have the Knight of Wands, so the motivation, the army, maybe even the High Priestess, the Ten of Swords, so done in secret. Removing population of animals that they don't want to keep in secret.
Yeah,
the people in power.
Okay. So that will be done by, and is it done by humans or ETs?
No, that's humans, 100%.
Okay. So removed. And why were they placed here on Earth, first of all?
Because they can.
Well, yeah, but like, is it to our detriment? Is it because they were intending to have the human populations controlled?
Well, it says that this is fair game for every population of any species. Yes. So I don't know.
Jungle.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and will this whole law of the jungle change when we are more evolved and we get, let's say, to 5D?
Knight of Wands.
Are we able to live in harmony?
King of Cups, 7 of Coins. It will take a long time, but yes.
Yay! Great news. Okay, well, thank you so much, Sophie. That was an amazing show. Let us know, guys, if you did enjoy it. And if you did, please give us a thumbs up. And also do make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We are putting those shows weekly, bi-weekly, if we consider the deep dive, and go check it out if you missed it. We did the deep dive on health because we had a lot of health questions surrounding the community questions. So we decided to do a special one. It's not yet on the channel here, but it will be when you when you watch this one. So do make sure you're all subscribed to the channel, and also you hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our amazing shows. And stay tuned because this Sunday we'll have the chakra yoga, the very new one with Elena. This is going to be at noon Eastern time. And until then, all the links will be down below to make sure you don't miss a thing with the Maison Jupiter team. Thank you so much, Sophie.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody, and have a wonderful rest of your week. Love you, everybody.